calling us. Been a couple years ago, and our life has completely changed. Rob, see you over there. I owe you so much as well. It's been kind of incredible. Our journey, I'll just give you a quick backstory. Marcy and I were with Remax. We owned our Remax franchise. We only had a team running, we had 12 agents at the time. We were 2.5 years left on a Remax franchise agreement when Brent calls me and says, I'm about to jump off the cliff and I need you to talk me off the ledge. That's what he said. And I said, what are you talking about? I literally thought he was having marital problems or something. I had no idea what was going on. He said he's had those. But I think everybody's had those. It's been very long enough. You worked through them, right, Marcy? So, at any rate, I was concerned, and for Brent and for Kathy, and I said, what's really going on? He says, no, it's nothing like that. He says, I've seen a company that's out here, and he says, I'm about to leave Keller Williams and join this new company, and it's something I've never, ever seen before, and I want you to take a look at it, like get on a webinar. There's this gentleman named Rob Blick that's doing a webinar, and I'd like you to watch it, and your job is to talk me out of leaving Keller Williams. You guys ever heard that pitch? He uses it all the freaking time. It's the greatest pitch ever. And so I said, well, if you really want to be talked out of it, let me get Marcy on the phone, or let me get Marcy on this webinar, because Marcy's the kind of person, she doesn't want her cheese moved at all. She was very happy with where she's at, and obviously she's not ever going to let Brent do anything stupid, right? Well, we get on this call, or on this webinar, and I start hearing this guy talk about not getting rich or wealthy and doing this and doing that, and he's been here and he's done that, and he's a fighter pilot and all this shit, and I'm sitting there listening to this, and with all due respect, I'm thinking to myself, this is some network marketing deal, I don't even know. But then they got into talking about this cloud-based real estate and avatars and all this. Can I say shit? I don't know what this is. And okay, I did. Thanks. And then I'm like, I don't even have a clue what this is all about. What in the world are we really, where are we going? And then all of a sudden they start talking about this company is blowing up and they're a publicly traded company and you can buy stock. Well, all of a sudden the light bulb went off with me. Stock, ding, 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 you know? Then I start, they start talking a little bit further about, well, if your agents get involved, and then they start telling agents, and so on and so on. You're all just selling real estate, and there's this income opportunity called revenue share. And they started saying, well, if you take this 5-year plan and you sign up a couple people a year to bring them into the company, and you look at 5 years down the road, if they do this, and they do this, and they do this, the next thing you know, I'm going, holy sauce, that's a lot of money. Okay, what's the catch? Has anybody ever thought to themselves when they first saw this, what's the catch? Raise your hand. Right? Look at the hands. Look around. Seriously, hold them up in the air. That's our biggest enemy that we have right now, because I was like you guys, I was skeptical. So we called our coach, Bob Corcoran. And I don't know if you know who Bob Corcoran is, but Bob Corcoran, he's like, I said, Bob, there's this opportunity that Brent called us and told us to talk him off the ledge. I don't think that we need to talk him off the ledge. You need to talk us off the ledge, because we're ready to leave Remax, and I need to know what it is, why we should not join this company. I used basically Brent's line. And then, so Bob gets on a call the very next day. He first put me off, he told me 2 weeks. He said, in 2 weeks, this is a coaching week, maybe we can look at it a non-coaching week, but Brenda and I are going to Puerto Vallarta, and if you know Bob, he's in Puerto Vallarta when he's not coaching most of the time. And so I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm not gonna be able to sleep if you don't get on this call. Please, Bob, do this. So the next day, he agrees to a call. So Rob does a webinar with him. Marcy and I are on it with Brent, Rob. I think Sheila was on the deal. He doesn't say anything. I don't know how to read what Bob's thinking. As soon as it's over, my phone rings. He goes, Jeff, you there? I said, yeah, Bob, I'm here. Where's Marcy? She's right here. I'll put you on the speakerphone. Okay, good. Marcy? She goes, hey, Bob. And he goes, here, I swear, it's just like this. And I'm not mocking Bob. If you know Bob, who knows Bob Corcoran in here? He's one of the real estate coaches on the planet. All right, so here's what Bob says. The first thing you gotta do, you gotta call Remax, find out how much time's left on your franchise agreement. Then you gotta do this, then you gotta do this, we gotta change your size, we gotta do this. And he starts running down this whole long list of shit. There goes the word again. I said it. And of what we had to do, and he goes, oh, forget it, I'll just send you an office move checklist. He's already assuming we're going to leave Remax. I said, whoa, wait. What do you mean we need to leave? He said, I've never seen anything like this in 35 years. And if you've got this kind of opportunity right now, you better jump. I have not seen anything like this ever. And I looked up the leaders of the company, and I can tell you, well, I was listening to the guy, but I really wasn't paying attention. I was online doing all my research and due diligence. And that's exactly what he said about Rob. He said, but when they got to that revenue share calculator, I was convinced. So here's what happened.